What's going on, guys? This is CodeX here, back with another video. And today's video we're going to compare the AKS 74U versus the MSMC. So then let me just clarify something. There's a reason why I didn't include the PDW. That's because with the mere fact the PDW can be outgunned by the MSMC and it can be outranged by the AKS 74U. So then, guys, let's kick everything off with the MSMC. So then what I've noticed with the MSMC is that it has a little bit of a kick when it comes to the recoil, and it does a lot more damage in CQC than any other area you can think of. I would highly recommend don't try shooting from long range. Just don't try. It's terrible when it comes to that range. So then just to elaborate more, is that the recoil of the gun, it's not heavy, but then it has a kick to it. What I mean by that, it's easy to pull down. The gun doesn't fight with you if you just pull down. So then what I'm trying to say is that the gun just has a little bit of a kick to it, but then it's easy to manage your recoil if you know how to control your recoil. So the MSMC, I found it mostly effective when it came down to close quarters combat. A long barrel will just increase the distance of the gun just a couple feet, but it won't make that big of a difference for it to be a lot more effective when it comes to mid-range or long range. But then the great thing about this gun is that it has a very low time to kill. So then what I'm trying to say is that you can literally outgun a 74U with this gun because of the firing rate it has and the damage it can actually inflict on your enemy target. And let's talk about the attachments that you will likely need on this gun more than any other thing. I would highly recommend you to use the laser sight on this gun so that you can actually tighten the spread. And the second attachment that I would recommend for you guys is a vertical foregrip. The reason why I say that is that when you're aiming down sights with this gun in particular, the kick that the gun will give you, it's actually brutal. But then the foregrip will reduce a little bit of that kick because the foregrip, that's what the foregrip does. It actually reduces the recoil of your gun in a very dramatic way. The other attachment that you will need is not a fast mag though, but then it's an extended mag. The reason why I say an extended mag is that the gun, you will need a lot more bullets to finish off your enemy target compared to when using an AR or an LMG. So then what I've found about the MSMC is that you will need the vulture perk so that you don't run out of bullets for the gun. So then, guys, let's head over to the AKS 74U. I'll actually break it down to you right now. The AKS is a little bit more versatile weapon compared to the MSMC. Reason why I say that, adding a long barrel to the AKS 74U, it will make a difference. It will make a difference to the gun, so that it will increase the range of the gun in a little bit more effective way compared to the MSMC. But then, however, though, the damage it inflicts, it doesn't make it worth it to use the gun for long range shots. So in CQC combat, in other words in close quarters combat, the AK-74U, it's likely that you won't excel that well in close quarters combat. Reason why I say that, the 74U doesn't have that big of a doesn't inflict that much damage to your enemy target, and in other words, it doesn't also have that big of a firing rate to it. But then, however, though, even though the gun doesn't excel that much compared to an MSMC in CQC, the gun itself, it's a lot more versatile compared to the MSMC. And I highly recommend you guys to try out a lot more of the guns that are versatile compared to the guns that can literally do one thing, of which it's just win close quarters engagements. So then with the 74U in particular, I would highly recommend you guys to use it because of its versatility that it can provide. So then the attachments that are needed for the 74U is that you will need a laser sight for it, just to reduce the spread and so that you make it easy to run and gun, and you will need a foregrip just to reduce the recoil, and so that you will make it easy to nail those long range engagements. And you will need a long barrel so that you're able to reach the specific amount of distance with that. So then guys, let me just wrap up with the video by saying, use the MSMC for close range, use the 74U for mid-range to long range, and it's a little bit more of a versatile weapon compared to the MSMC. So then guys, I would love to say thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video, in the next one. Peace.